Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Adam Wainwright is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Starling Marte. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Grounded back up the middle. A tag for 1. And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Irvin Santana will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Santana looks in. 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Pedro Alvarez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodwin giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, number 23, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 23 homers, and 76 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Watson is there for it. 2 down. So digging in now, Jose Reyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
You pitch around the 8-hole hitter, find yourself with the pitcher on deck. You feel like you're confident enough to execute pitches to get your team off the field.
You know what, Dero, that's the case. You often hear this, a swinging bat is a dangerous bat. Even though that bat's being swung by the opposing pitcher, not a very good pitch, and a 2-out RBI base hit.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Reyes on second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But foul. The 2-2. Skied down the left field line. Goodwin sprinting after it, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. The 2-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Goodwin is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Oscar Mercado. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Oscar Mercado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Santana will go over to first here, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 1-1. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. Mercado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Striding in, Randall Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
1 out and a runner on third. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Mel Watson will be next. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Stepping in now, Mel Watson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Richard at second. Molina at first. One gone.
That ball's foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mel Watson goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
How about it? Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, and it remains a 1-all tie. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Danny Santana. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Standing in now, Andrew Broadway popped him up. Davis in foul ground. 1 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Marte coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Oscar Mercado. He singled his last time up. Santana comes set. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. In now is Pedro Alvarez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out. So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance. Number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-0. He's running. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So stepping in, Irvin Santana looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. One and one. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Randall Grichuk.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Up around the face.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Mel Watson. Sacrifice attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now at the plate, Adam Wainwright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I don't care the pitcher's at the plate right now. You got to attack him as if he's the 4-hole hitter. Runners in scoring position, you're showing the pitcher no mercy.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Richard, the runner at third. Molina at second with 1 away. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Moustakas takes it in. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. In now, Andrew Broadway, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reyes moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 1.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. At the plate, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how...
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Alvarez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The count now at 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. Throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Jose Reyes, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-4. Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Marte ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. The next to bat for St. Louis, Brian Goodwin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana, and this remains a 5-4 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Irvin Santana.
The pitcher, number 30, Irvin Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Broadway is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Carpenter barehanded, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line toward right center. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Moustakas onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Danny Esslinger is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Danny Esslinger.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Danny Santana. Santana comes set. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. 1 left for the Cardinals, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Michael Cloud is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Michael Cloud.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. High pop-up. Carpenter is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
3-1. Andrew McCutchen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Keith Butler will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Butler has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pirates lead it 6-4. Now batting, Andrew Broadway. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. Santana's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 6-4. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit to first. Watson scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher number 30, Irvin Santana.
Carlos Santana has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. And he takes ball 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodwin on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Marte on third with 2 out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He loses him on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Mark Rodriguez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Rodriguez.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch dribbled up the line. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 6-4. Lewis Coleman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Lewis Coleman.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Richard. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Rendell Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Moustakas has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Marte on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in, Mel Watson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left field and deep. Marte going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Juan Lagares.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. St. Louis, Missouri, known as the gateway to the West, and of course the home of the Cardinals. Matt Cassidy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Carpenter. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in once again, Andrew Broadway. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Mark Melanson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Mark Melanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Pittsburgh Pirates earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Irvin Santana records his 18th win of the year. Adam Wainwright is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Irvin Santana, his 18th win of the season. The save to Mark Melanson, his 43rd. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 13-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.